We've all heard the phrase, if God closes a door, he opens a window. And this is very true. Usually, if you receive a no somewhere, it's often because there's a yes waiting for you somewhere else. But I want to add a little codicil to that particular piece of advice. That is to aim higher. So oftentimes when you're receiving some sort of a resistance in your life, it's because you are positioning yourself too low for that situation. Maybe you've been in customer service for 10 years and you know how to do that. You're very good at it, and so on and so forth. However, if you look at what you actually bring to a situation, you may realize that you should actually be up a few more notches, or you should actually be taking responsibility on a higher level. I once had a situation, it was nice company, nice people, and so on, but my position was, let's say, at a certain level. And I remember one of the associates there coming up to me and saying, "You are so overqualified for this job." And I was a little puzzled because I was very happy to have the job. It was well compensated. And I thought, I'm okay here. I'm fine here. Then various things happened in the situation that actually made me realize, like, I don't really fit here anymore. I don't belong here. I need to be doing something else. And in my mind, I kind of had this feeling I'm supposed to be out, I'm supposed to be helping people, I'm supposed to be giving presentations to large groups of people and helping young people and using performing arts and all of these kinds of things. But, I was thinking that was just like, I don't know, 10 years down the line or something. When I finally did pray and ask God, well, what's next for me? Almost immediately, someone was knocking at my door and asking me to become not just in an organization, but to become the head of that organization. The interesting thing was, here I was in another position, a much more, let's say, stable position, but something that was not in any way using all of my abilities and my talents. And God sort of cut that off for me. He made it very clear to me, you're not supposed to be here. This is a waste here. And then when I could kind of hear that and feel that, then it was like this new door opened, and it was on a much more significant and more challenging, but also a more responsible type of position and work. So I want to advise you, if you are feeling uncomfortable, if you are feeling that you've learned all you can learn where you are, if you are feeling that you are not really utilizing all the skills and talents and gifts that you have, then really consider that, and don't look at something that is just a little bit of a step. Instead, think, well, am I supposed to be much, much higher? Because it may be that your particular skill set is better used in a situation in which you can bring all of those abilities to bear, which will not only help that organization or that situation, but it will allow you to be a lot happier because the situation is more closely aligned with who you are. So I just want to advise you, if you are looking for that open window, look up.